I'm and today I'll be doing a reading for Aquarius, okay? So this is for any placements of Aquarius you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms. Everyone knows I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. But I might snitch, so be mindful. And be mindful. So with that, I use Radleigh Valentine's Very Tarot deck. I will also mention when it's time for you to utilize your own intuition. And with that, let's get started. So, my gorgeous Aquariuses, my gorgeous and fellow, my gorgeous guys, please come forward and share what my gorgeous Aquariuses should expect. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses. And we got the wheel. The Wheel of Fortune. Well, it's the wheel in this deck. It's the equivalent of the Wheel of Fortune in the deck. The next card is the High Priestess. Interesting. The Ace of Winter. Very interesting. The Dreamer. Super nice. The Ten of Winter. Awesome. The Ace of Spring. Even awesomer. The Sun. Always nice. The Princess of Summer. Yeah. Strength card. The Eight of Spring. And we got the Chariot. With the King of Autumn. And the Relief card. And the Ace of Autumn. Yep. Okay. So, let me begin my gorgeous Aquariuses. Alright, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 majors out of, I don't know how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. Half of the reading is majors. What? Half. Are you going for coffee? Because that's after I said half, that's the idea that came to mind. Or milk. I don't know. Anyway. My gorgeous Aquariuses. The first card you got is the wheel. I was going to say the Chariot. You have it in the reading, but it's not this one. It's the wheel, which is the Wheel of Fortune. Like I said, it talks of delays are over, sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. Yes, things are definitely moving in the right direction. Quickly. Then you have the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess talks of trusting your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, the insights that come through meditation. Yep. Yep. So, I'm getting that reading is so much energy. So, you're moving quickly towards your desired outcome, and on your way to that desired outcome, you are gaining experiences that are teaching you how to trust your intuition, how to listen to your intuition, what needs to get done, what do you need to do in order to, listen to that and such. Then you have the Ace of Winter. Now, once you do figure out what you need to do next, in order to listen to your intuition more, you will get a idea. You'll get a new idea that should be implemented. Okay, because the Ace of Winter talks of don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Spirit must be here. Accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. My nose is itchy. It is. I love you too, and I'm talking to Spirit at this point. I love you too, but must you itch my nose every time? At least my intuition is telling me, well, that's their sign for you to know that they're there. I'm like, dang. Anyway, the next card is the Dreamer. Now, the Dreamer is the Fool card in this deck, and it talks of embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, trust yourself. Yes. Okay. Then you have the Ten of Winter. Now, the Ten of Winter, alright, is the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency. What? So you started with a little difficulty, and then this is just saying that it is going to end. So I don't know if I had this combination before, but for some reason today, what's coming to my mind is that this is a very powerful reading. Okay, I'm going to write that down. Or else I'll forget. Alright, so you're going to start with challenges, okay? But it's saying even with those challenges, why don't you begin a new adventure and see where it takes you? And you're going to do that, and it is suggested that you do that with the Fool type energy, okay? So that you don't become encumbered with your past experiences, and those experiences taint the current one. And if you take that method of doing things, I feel like you're going to definitely see the resolution of difficulty. Having a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of addiction and codependency, which will then allow you to birth a new idea of an action that needs to be taken. Because the Ace of Spring talks of it's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams, amazing career opportunities. Yes. Very good. Yeah. Then you have the Star. Now the Star card, okay, did I say Star? It's the Sun. Leo energy. And this card talks of plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations, gratitude for the blessings of life. I would prefer you to use the word appreciation rather than the word gratitude, but it's your personal preference, right? Next, after this joyful, expanding, and great time with the Sun card, you have the Princess of Summer. Now, I feel like with the Sun card, you are definitely completing a cycle, and due to that, you're starting anew. And the new cycle is indicated with the Princess of Summer. Now, the Princess of Summer is a very gentle, sensitive, kind, and inexperienced individual. It says a new relationship or emotional experience, invitations to social events, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. So this is very similar to the Libra reading. I feel like you are going to be invited somewhere. You're going to meet people, and they are going to help you attain your objective, is what I'm getting. Yes. Because I'm a Libra, and I was invited to an event, and I have a feeling that I'm going to meet a lot of influential, not necessarily influential, but very people that can help me achieve my goals, right? Which is funny because now I remember the first time I met the lady who invited me to her birthday, my intuition was like, not yet, but I did it anyway, and it felt like a flop. And now it's if I'm gonna start this relationship again, this time around, I feel this time is the right time for this work relationship. You know, see where this goes. Now the next card is the Strength card. Now the Strength card is Leo energy, and it talks of the grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness, time to embrace how wonderful you are. And the idea that I just got is something that I got for The Chosen, okay, which is the show The Chosen, which is something that I got for Gemini, which is that of the show Chosen, because the video I was actually talking about that I saw of The Chosen this morning was that, was that of the director who was talking about how sometimes God gives you what you want and gives you all the good things and all that stuff, but sometimes he has, I'm saying he because that's what they refer to, but I believe it's an energy, right? So it puts you through hell and back again in order for God to give you what it is you want. But first you need to do stuff. Like the prerequisite to getting what you actually want is what God puts you through in order to get what you want, is what I'm trying to get at. So basically, you are stronger than you think. You were placed in certain situations, placed in certain circumstances by the all-powerful in order for you to actually be able to create what it is you want, to be able to reach the goal that you were actually meant to reach. But sometimes you can't reach that goal without going through some shitty situations first. So I'm just saying, yes, don't go chasing the waterfalls, listen to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. Which is interesting because if you listen to the rivers and lakes that you're used to, you won't necessarily be going towards the goal that you want to accomplish. Okay? Haha. Very funny. So the next card is the Eight of Spring. Now the Eight of Spring talks of stress that comes from having many things happening at once, successful multitasking, sudden events or changes. So I feel like this is going to shift you. This is going to give you the impression that you're doing way too much, way too much at this point. But what it is going to allow you to do, okay, is it is going to allow you to have a sudden, so all this successful multitasking, what it's going to allow you to do is, what I'm envisioning is like there's a queue of things that are waiting to come into your reality because you've called them all in and now you're ready because you might have been busy, but you've always kept this same idea. So like for me, I have work, I do multiple things, but on top of that, I still do my videos because I'm like, I want to make this happen. I'm going to be able to give people what I've learned through my life in a way that is more pleasing to them to hear. Because I have stuff to share, and I don't want to keep it all to myself because that's being mean. I think that's mean. That's not fair. And so that is what I'm doing. But having all these things happening at once, it's quite stressful. You know, and I have something to do tonight, and I have something to do today, and I have something to do tomorrow, but I have stuff to do, all these things to do, and not enough time to do them in. So you might feel a little stressed, but it's all for a good cause, is what I'm getting. Now the next card is the Chariot, okay, and the Chariot talks of success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. So with the Eight of Spring, what all the stress is going to lead to is this. And didn't I talk of at some point I talked of things like working in your favor and you going in the right direction because of all this hard work, I said that in the 8 of Spring, all this hard work, and you're like just working, and you're doing multiple things at once, you're successfully multitasking, and due to that, you are getting to this. You're going to go and accomplish what it is you want to accomplish with this Chariot. Okay? Because this card says success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. Yes. Then you have the King of Autumn. Now, the King of Autumn is a compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, and gifted individual. It says, be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way, a good person or company to work for. So, now, this is to be taken with a grain of salt. I don't know if you want to work for someone or if you want to work with someone, but whomever is coming in is going to be will there be someone good to work with? I don't know if you want to work for them. I'm getting the idea of independent contractor. You know, so you're working on your own for yourself, but you're working with a company. But like, for example, my father has a company where he hires a lot of independent contractors to do work for other people. That's what's coming to my mind. Now the next card is the Release card, which is the Death card in this deck, which would be Scorpionic energy, which is talking about let go of the past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities, time to move on. Yes. Yes, time to move on to something new and great, right? And the next card is the Ace of Autumn. And I feel like when you move on to something new and great, you will be able to tap into this energy, which is the Ace of Autumn, like I mentioned, and it talks of a windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others. A very successful project, a happy change in your career. Yep. Very interesting. When you release something that no longer serves you and you go to something new, you're definitely going to have a new thing that's going to begin. Okay? So, my gorgeous jet Aquarius, I'm going to call you Gemini. Well, there's a certain theme in all the air signs, which is that this new opportunity is going to help you reach what it is you want to reach. Yes. So, my gorgeous Aquarius, this is all I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please come forward, please. Okay. Please contact me at the email in the box below. That same email, alright, is linked to PayPal. So if you want to send donations, you can do so from there, or else leave me a comment, because I love comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous Aquarius, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.